While the world is watching the Iran-Israel conflict, while missiles are flying, while borders heat up, another silent story is unfolding in the shadows of the Persian Gulf. A story involving Russia, Iran, nuclear reactors, and thousands of foreign specialists working inside a war zone. Several hundred Russians, they are working there. Rosatom drops the dead shell bomb here. On Monday, there's a head of Russia's state nuclear giant, Rosatom. He confirmed something extraordinary. Around 700 Russia's specialists, they're working on Iran's side. Bushehr's new nuclear site. Not one reactor, not two, but Unit 2, Unit 3, giant 2,000-ton blocks rising from the desert piece by piece. And the work, well, progressing fast. That's what he said. Major components stalled, structural frames, they are rising. Construction crews, well, they are expanding. What he did not need to say was this. This is Russia's biggest nuclear footprint in the Middle East. 3,000 specialists in total, basically a small city of engineers. He reveals something even more dramatic here. More than 3,000 people are building the new reactors, including 700 Russians. Now think about that. In a region under drone fire, under missile threat, under constant tension, Russia has placed hundreds of its citizens inside Iran's most sensitive nuclear zone. A steel and concrete red line for Israel and a strategic jewel for Iran. Iran is building for the next 20 years, by the way. They are not stopping at just these two reactors. Officials say that 2 more units planned, 18 years expansion roadmap, and total output 3,100 megawatts, enough to power millions. 2,000 Iranian engineers already running Bushehr today. And Tehran proudly says every critical role from control room to maintenance is handled by Iranian experts. This is not a foreign project anymore, it's becoming a national symbol. In the meantime, aren't you wondering what is so special about this place? So in June, during peak fighting between Iran and Israel, something shocking happened. An Israeli military spokesperson said that we struck the Bushehr nuclear plant. Within hours, Israel called it a mistake. Basically, a misstatement, a misunderstanding, but for a few minutes, the world held its breath. That's right, because the Bushehr plant is Russian-built and filled with Russian citizens over there. A strike there could ignite a crisis nobody wanted. After that, Putin steps in, protect our people. That's what he said. That same day, President Vladimir Putin made a very clear statement. Israel must ensure the safety of over 200 Russian workers inside Bushehr. The message, it was unmistakable. It was diplomatic, but it was firm. Russia will not tolerate threats to its own people, not from Israel, not from anybody. Also, the day after the confusion, Rosatom chief, he reassured everybody that the situation at Bushehr is under control. That's right, big relief. Inside the plant, work continues. In fact, there were cranes that were moving, concrete is pouring, reactor components are being lowered into place. But outside, well, the Middle East is a volcano. The world knows it. But you know what this really means? Here's a bigger story, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't just a construction project. This is Russia embedding itself deeper into Iran. Iran doubling down on long-term nuclear plans, and Israel, well, that Jewish country, is watching nervously. The US tracking every single move right now. Hundreds of Russian workers, they are sitting inside just one of the region's most sensitive targets in Iran right now. Bushehr is no longer just a power plant, by the way. It is a geopolitical flashpoint.